everyone, in this tutorial you will draw the sketch for the model shown in figure here. After drawing the sketch, you will add required constraints and then dimension it. The dimension sketch required for this model is shown in figure here. Starting a new design. Choose the new design option. From the file menu, a new design tab is added to the graphics window. Click here and then choose new design option from the file menu. Choose the create sketch tool from the create panel in the ribbon. The three default planes are displayed in the graphics window and you are prompted to select a plane or planar face. Choose the create sketch tool. The three default planes are displayed here. Select the exit plane, that is front plane, from the browser bar by expanding the origin node. The selected plane gets oriented normal to the view and the sketch contextual tab is displayed. Alternatively, select the front view from the view cube and select the plane that gets oriented normal to the view. Expand the origin node and then select exit plane from the browser bar. The selected plane gets oriented normal to the view and you can see that sketch contextual tab is displayed here. Clear the sketch grid checkbox from the sketch palette window to hide the grids if grid is displayed by default. You have to clear the sketch grid checkbox in the sketch palette window if it is selected by default, but here you can see that it has been already cleared. Expand the document settings node and move the cursor to the units subnode in the browser bar in the graphics window. The change active units button is displayed. Expand the document setting node and then move the cursor on the units subnode. You can see that change active units button is displayed here. Click on the change active units button. The change active units dialog box is displayed. Click here. Change active units dialog box is displayed. Select the millimeter option if not selected from the unit type drop down list in the dialog box and choose the OK button from this dialog box. Note that if millimeter option is already selected, then choose the cancel button to exit this dialog box. Here you can see that millimeter option is already selected in the unit type drop down list, so click on the cancel button. Drawing the outer loop. Before creating the outer loop of the sketch, you have to create center line passing through the origin. Choose the line tool and then click here and make a line passing through the origin. Then right click here, choose OK from the marking menu. Now select this line, then select construction option from the line type area in the sketch palette window. Now you can see that center line is created, but it does not coincide with origin. Therefore, you need to select coincident constraint from the constraints panel, then select this center line then origin. Now you can see that center line coincides with origin. Now invoke the line tool from the create panel of the sketch contextual tab in the design workspace and create line 1. Choose the line tool and then create line 1 as shown in figure here. This one is line 1. Next, invoke 3-point arc tool and create arc 2. Now you have to switch to 3-point arc tool. So click here and then choose arc 3-point arc tool and then create arc 2. Refer to the figure here. This one is arc 2. Similarly, create rest of the sketch as shown in figure here. Similarly, you have to create rest of the entities of the sketch. After creating rest of the sketch for the outer loop, the sketch will look like this. Applying constraint to the sketch entities. Choose the tangent constraint. From the constraints panel, you are prompted to select the sketch object or change the constraint type. Choose the tangent constraint. Select arc10 as the sketch curve. You are prompted to select the other geometry. Select arc10. Select line 9 as the second curve. Select line 9. Tangent constraint gets applied to the selected entities. Similarly, add this constraint to the arcs and lines wherever required. Select line 9, arc 8. Tangent constant is applied to the selected entities. Select line 7, arc 6. Then select line 3, arc 2. Choose the equal option from the constraint panel. You are prompted to select the sketch object or change the constraint type. Choose the equal constraint. Select line 5 as the first line and then line 7 as the second line to apply the equal constraint to them. You are again prompted to select a sketch object. Select line 5, then line 7. Here you can see that equal constraint gets applied to the selected entities. Select line 3 and then line 9 to apply the equal constraint to them. You are prompted to select the sketch object or change the constraint type. Select line 3, then line 9. Equal constraint gets applied here. Select arc 2 and then arc 10 to apply the equal constraint to them. Applying this constraint to arcs or circle forces their radii or diameter to be equal. Select arc 2, then arc 10. Now you can see that equal constant gets applied to the selected arcs. Similarly, apply equal constant to arc 4 and arc 8. Select arc 4, then arc 8. Equal constant gets applied to the selected arc. Apply the coincident constant between the center point of arc 4 and line 5 and the center point of arc 8 and line 7 if not applied automatically. Choose the coincident constant from the constraints panel. Then select center point of arc 4, then line 5. Then select center point of arc 8 and line 7. Now you can see that coincident constant applied between the center point of arc 4 and line 5 and center point of arc 8 and line 7. Choose the symmetry option from the constraint panel to apply the symmetry constraint between line 3 and line 9 about the center line. Choose the symmetry option from the constraint panel. Then select line 3 and line 9. After selecting these two lines, you have to select center line. Choose the constant option from the constants panel. You are prompted to select the sketch object or change the constant type. Choose the constant option. Select the origin. You are prompted to select other geometries. Select the origin. Select the center point of arc 6. The entire sketch move to make the origin coincident with the center point of the arc. Select center point of arc 6. Now you can see that entire sketch moves to make the origin coincident with the center point of arc. Dimensioning the sketch. Choose the sketch dimension tool from the create panel. You are prompted to select the sketch object to dimension. Select line 1 and place the dimension below the sketch. Modify the value of this dimension in the dimension edit box to 20. Choose the dimension tool. Choose the sketch dimension tool from the create panel. Then select line 1 and place the dimension here. Enter 20 in the dimension edit box. Select arc 4 and place the dimension on the left of the sketch. The radius dimension of the sketch is placed. Modify the dimension value in the dimension edit box to 7.5. The size of arc 8 is also modified because the equal constraint is applied between these two entities. Now select arc 4 and place the dimension here. Enter 7.5 in the dimension edit box. You will observe here that size of arc 8 is also modified because the equal constraint is applied between them. Select arc 2 and place the radius dimension on the left in the sketch. Modify the dimension value in the dimension edit box to 10 and press enter. The size of arc 10 is also modified because of the equal constraint applied between these two entities. Select arc 2 and place the dimension here. Enter 10 in the dimension edit box. You will observe that size of arc 10 is also modified because of the equal constraint applied between these two entities. Select the upper end point of line 7 and select line 1 and then place the dimension on the right. Modify the value of this dimension to 40 and press enter. Select upper end point of line 7 and then select line 1 and place the dimension here. Enter 40 in the dimension edit box. Select line 5 and then line 7 and then place the dimension above the sketch. Modify the value of this dimension in the dimension edit box to 15 and press enter. Select line 5 and then line 7. and place the dimension here. Enter 15 in the dimension edit box. Select line 7 and place the dimension on the right in the sketch. Modify the value of this dimension in the dimension edit box to 20 and press enter. Select line 7 and then place the dimension here. Enter 20 in the dimension edit box. This is the final sketch of the outer loop. Drawing circles. Choose circle, center diameter circle from the create panel. To draw concentric circles, you are prompted to place the center of the circle. Move the cursor close to the center of arc 2. Specify the center point when the cursor snaps to the center point of arc 2. Next, move the cursor away from the center and specify a point to size the circle. Click here, then choose circle, center diameter circle. Now click on the center point of the arc 2 and make a circle. Similarly, create the other circle taking reference of the center of arc 10. Click on the center point of arc 10 and make another circle. Applying constants to circles. Choose the equal constant from the constant panel. Select the first circle and then second circle to apply the equal constant. Choose the equal constant from the constant panel and then select first circle. After selecting first circle, you need to select second circle. You can see that equal constant gets applied to the selected circles. Dimensioning circles. Choose the sketch dimension tool from the create panel and select the left circle. Place the dimension on the left in the sketch. In the dimension edit box, change the value of the diameter of the circle to 8 and press enter. Choose the sketch dimension tool from the create panel and then select left circle. Place the dimension here. Now enter 8 in the dimension edit box. After applying all the required dimension and constraint, the final sketch will look like this. Saving the sketch. Next, you need to save the sketch. Choose the Save option from the File menu or the Application menu. The Save dialog box is displayed. Click here and then choose Save option from the File menu. Save dialog box is displayed here. Enter C03 Tute 03 in the name edit box. Now you have to enter C03 Tute 03 in the name edit box. Click on the down arrow on the extreme right side of location selection box. The Save dialog box gets expanded. Click here. Select CAD Sim project. Select CAD Sim from the project column, or you can create a new project by selecting New Project button from the Save dialog box. Select CAD Sim project from the project column, or you can make new project by clicking on the new project button. Choose the save button to save the sketch and exit the save dialog box. Click on the save button to save the sketch. Thank you for watching this video.